All right.
You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Welcome back to the Code Rad Show. Joining me is Jim, Tiki Explorer and comic book archivist. We haven't done a Tiki episode in a while because Philadelphia is such a Tiki desert. Although maybe we should take a visit to Hong Luck in Levittown sometime.
You definitely haven't been there in a while. That's still there. I think it's still there. Yeah.
As far as I know, I mean, yeah, we should check on that first. But most people don't know about that place. And if we did a video, maybe some people would learn about it.
I go back. Yeah, they had some pretty good drinks there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a few years since I've been there, so that should be on our list. So here, let me play our introduction, and then we'll get to talking about our tiki topics for today. All right, Jim, I believe you have a presentation that you prepared for us today.
I do. So I wasn't sure what to talk about this time, but then an idea hit me. And thought what I could do is talk about tiki mugs. And the funny thing about tiki mugs is that you say to yourself, "I'll just get one. No problem. I'll get one. I'll be done." Well, things didn't really quite work out that way for me personally. So, but I think there's other guys out there that collect tiki mugs. But
I can relate.
Yeah, I've amassed a good number among the past couple years. Let's see. Figured start at the top. Here we have the entrance from Trader Vic's in Atlanta. Once again, let's see. Got to get to the next slide. Okay, here we have the Golden Koi. Let's see.
Very familiar mug.
Yes, indeed. Yes, that was one of the first mugs I got. Because yeah, it's a Japanese koi, and I love Japanese culture, so I was like, yeah, I definitely gotta get that. And you could also use this mug to enjoy a nice Nippon teapon. So
now that drink is not familiar to me.
No, I forget I can look at the recipe, but I can say it's very, very good. I don't think it was on the menu, but they knew how to make it anyway because the staff there is really, really good.
Cool.
But every Trader Vic's has their signature drink.
Yeah.
And the one of Tokyo is the Nippon teapon. And it's very strong to be worn, but it's very, very good. And man, I hope you guys get to see this place one day. It's just the Trader Vic's in Atlanta is just it's incredible.
Yeah. I don't want to put it off too long because when you do that, these places sometimes disappear.
I hope
do plan to go there sometime. Yeah, it didn't fit into my summer plans this year, but I could do a long weekend in Atlanta. I definitely never far from my mind to visit the Trader Vic's in Atlanta.
And of course, Tokyo, that one's definitely on my bucket list. Yeah, that's a must. Yeah.
Definitely.
So I think they have a new, because I think the one that I have, like right here, and this one looks a little different. Still, you can tell it's mug, but yeah. But very good drink. It's very, very powerful. I think this one you gave me a while ago.
Yeah.
So we all know the song by Warren Zevon, Werewolf of London. We know that song. And he does mention, I'm not really a big Warren Zevon fan. My brother was.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to listen to all the songs in the car when my brother was driving. But yeah, but I did like that song. I thought that was a very good song. He mentions I saw the Wolfman at Trader Vic's,
Mm-hmm.
and yep, there he is. Yeah, sadly, I think we discussed this before, but sadly, the Trader Vic's in London is no more.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one day it does return to London in some capacity.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's another one that I missed out on, unfortunately. Would love
Yeah,
to
no,
have visited that classic place.
yeah, it's a shame they didn't renew the release because it had been there for a while, and just it's like why, But
Yeah, in the London Hilton, I believe, like
that's
right
right. Yeah,
across
exactly.
across the
And
street from Hyde Park.
I think you're right. Yeah, in Mayfair, but
Right, yeah.
I learned because I did want to go, a long time ago. And the rates for Mayfair is like just really, yeah, pretty high. But yeah, I would have loved to have gone there just the same.
Well,
Um,
I did go there once, and I was greeted by closed gates because, being
oh,
England, it was closed on a Sunday. And
ah,
um, even though this is London, it's not like a really easy place to get to by public transportation. If I remember correctly, and I mean this was like 20 years ago. Um, the tube stop is across the street, as I said, but it's not like a regular London street. It was a major road with several um, lanes. So it was not the easiest thing to cross. Lots of traffic. And then we get there and it was all gated up just because it
ah,
closed on Sundays. So I
boo.
tried. But being a poor student, I never attempted again because I was so low on cash that year that going to a Trader Vic's was not very sensible economically for me at the time.
I guess you got to the door. You got closer than I did. It's like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's yeah, it's a yeah. I don't know the full details of why the Hilton didn't renew their lease. There was a group that was trying to save it with a petition,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, it just yeah, they just either ignored it or just. But 'cause I wrote to the guy that's the manager of the London Hilton, and
Yeah.
nothing, nothing. So just no response. So hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully London once again have a Trader Vic's because yeah, it just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Let's
A
see.
place I have been to is Lee Howe Fuchs. Not the one in London, though. That we have a Lee Howe Fuchs in Philadelphia,
Oh,
and so that's one of
okay?
my.
I didn't know. Okay, we do. Okay, I wasn't sure. Wow,
Oh yeah. It's a good place. Yeah, we should go there sometime. It's been a few years since I've been there.
definitely. Yeah, just watch out for the werewolves.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's the yep. His hair was
Hmm.
perfect, and yeah, when you're in the Wolfman, you got to look good. Uh,
Absolutely.
let's see. Here we are. Yes. I've got two of these. The pink one, as you can see here, and my friend Bob got me this for a Christmas gift one year.
Cool.
It's very nice. So, and here's the other one. There's Bluey. Um, that may have been the first mug I ever got from Trader Vic's because I love seahorses. So yeah, so it was
Hmm.
a pretty much yeah um, no brainer. But yes, there they are, the two of them. So I think one day I'm just going to see, like, wake up and my desk going to see all these little shot glasses. They're going to give birth to a bunch of shot glasses one day. I just can feel it. But an interesting fact: only the males are pregnant in
Oh,
seahorses.
really?
Yeah. So if anyone's going to be the child bearer, it's going to be Bluey there.
Ah, yes.
Um,
If only our tiki mugs would reproduce that way, it'd be a
yeah.
lot cheaper.
uh, let's see. So yeah, so it's from the Seychelles,
Okay.
and I don't know much for the Seychelles, but from what I see here, this looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, I'd say so.
definitely a bucket list location because And they got a Trader Vic's too, so that's even better. So yeah, so
Yeah, what is it? A like a French island in Africa, I think.
yeah, it's off the coast of Somalia.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Yes, that part's a little dicey, but I think they're,
Yeah,
I think they're pretty safe though.
I
But
would think
yeah,
so. Yeah,
yeah, I think it's pretty well protected. But I don't know if the French controlled it. I'm not sure. Maybe they did at one time. I'm not sure. But
yeah. They may no longer.
you can see how the water's actually blue, and you got a nice pool here, and somewhere on this island is a Trader Vic's. So yeah, that's perfect. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely a must go to place.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have here? There's the Nautilus. Um,
Oh wow.
there's also there's a Trader Sam's, a tiki bar on Disney property, and they had an actual mug of the Nautilus submarine from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea,
Holy moly.
which I love to get, but again, that's like really gotten really high, and
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
I thought it was really nice. Yeah, um, James Mason and I think James Mason and good God, I'm blanking the guy's name. The guy was like Spartacus, Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas. I
Yes.
think he was also in it. Yeah, it's blanking the guy's name there. Let's see. There's the bottom. This one I think you got me too. This is the SJC
Mm.
signature mug, which is yeah, great mug. Love the design there.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting thing is, so you see the two swizzle sticks up here. So the first time I went to Trader Vic's, they gave me like a plastic. You see that one that's the green one?
Yep.
So it's plastic. But now, when you go there now, they give you a wooden swizzle stick on the left.
Okay.
I guess it's cheaper, I guess, for them to make, but I kind of like the green one better.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I should go back to just to doing that. But if you turn the mug around, you see that there's there we go, the Golden State, California,
Okay.
and I think
Hmm.
that's where Emeryville is right there.
That
So
would be my guess. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So definitely another place that I want to go to. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's the flagship Trader Vic's. Apparently, that's where it is.
Mm. Yeah.
Let's see. There's a coconut cup.
I've got one of those.
It's so when you order a chi, which is an excellent drink by the way, they usually serve it to you in that. Yeah, it's an amazing drink. The chi you can have it any time of year. It's just here we go. This is the Maori Hana mug, just on a smaller size.
Mm. Yeah. Shot glass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Shot mug.
exactly.
Yep.
Let's see. So when I say it's like, okay, this is enough, I've got enough mugs, I'm not going to get any more. Then they do that. It's like, I like birds. I got to get that one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let's see. Got to get this one too. Now this is interesting. So here, let me get to this other picture here. I'll show you. So you see the bottom says Senor Pico.
Hmm.
So apparently in the 60s, Trader Vic, decided to try opening some more restaurants, but this time to a Mexican theme. And they were called
Oh, okay.
Senor Pico.
Really?
And here's a menu from Senor Pico.
That's awesome.
Yeah, from the 1960s. Yeah. So
Wow.
the good news is there's one Senor Pico restaurant left. The bad news is it's in Dubai. So I love to go there, but I don't know when that's going to be. But
Yeah.
here's an old menu of their $1.50, $1.45 just for potted parrot, whatever that is. I would definitely try one. But yeah, it's a
Yeah.
shame they didn't last.
Oh, well, maybe we found our mission. I mean, now that they've uncovered and decoded most of the old tiki drinks, I wonder if anyone knows the recipes to these. Maybe that could be our job. Figure out
Yeah,
what these how did they make these cocktails?
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously, there's margarita and daiquiri, some standard ones, but that'd be interesting to look into.
'cause I don't think I've ever heard of a potted parrot. Have you? I haven't. So
No,
that
no,
sounds
that
good
sounds
though.
like that could have been a Trader Vic invention. That was Senor Pico is the name of this restaurant.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Doesn't tell you what's in it. Just like yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, so definitely got to get not that. I got to get this at some point. But yeah, it's really interesting. So he had two restaurant
Yeah,
chains, Trader Vic's
yeah,
and Senor Pico. Let's see. All right, so let's switch gears. Go to another famous tiki restaurant or tiki bar. This is Latitude 29 in New Orleans, Louisiana, run by Beach Bum Berry. Unfortunately, I looked up on Google. It's or no, temporarily closed.
huh.
Not permanently. If it just yeah, sorry, I slipped the tongue, but temporarily closed. So hopefully
Hmm.
it'll open soon or back open soon. But have you been there?
No, the only time I've been to New Orleans was before Latitude 29 opened, so that's
Okay.
high on my list of places I'd like to go. I've met Beach Bum Berry
Oh, nice.
several times at the Huki Lao. I think I've been to 3 Huki Laos, and he was at 2 of them. So, yeah, super great guy, amazingly talented. His grog log is the Tiki Bible, the modern Tiki Bible. It's great. So, yeah, would love to go visit Latitude 29 one of these days.
No, me too. It's I forgot to include a picture of the inside, but it looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But their mug, one of their mugs. Here we have the Lucky Sucker.
Wow.
The Lucky Sucker, yes. But that just that the look he's kind of giving you, it's like, what are you looking at? Um, he looks a little ill-tempered right there. But this is another gift from Bob, which I really do appreciate. Because yeah, it's a very cool looking mug.
Yeah.
There's the yeah, we go.
Oh,
Latitude
neat.
29.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then facsimile of his of Jeff Barry's signature,
Yeah.
signed by Brad Parker, signed by
Brad
both of them.
Parker.
So
Yeah.
yeah, very cool. Let's see next. Here we have. Sorry, that's a little dark. Um, that's
Yeah. Wow.
called.
That is cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah, no, it's the Sorrow Drowner. There's a place in
Oh, okay. Sure. I've heard of
yeah
it.
Wilmington, North Carolina, which you guys need to check out. It's also another amazing place. And
Yeah.
it's like well, here's what it looks like on the inside. There's the Sorrow Drowner mark. Trader Brandon.
Hmm.
Um, but here's oh geez, I'm sorry. I thought I had a picture of it there, but I guess I don't. Okay.
Hmm. You might have
But
skipped over it. Go back to.
did I? There it is. I'm sorry. I'm kind of out of sequence. But yeah, that's the inside.
Very cool.
It's kind of based off of a place that was a Disney attraction.
Uh huh.
Disney had a place called Pleasure Island, which is more geared for adults. But they had a
Yeah.
place called Adventures Club, and the place kind of looked like this. So it's kind of a homage to the Adventures Club. But yeah, it was very amazing. A lot of great drinks, great food. They have shows going on. So yeah, when you can, definitely check it out if you can.
Yeah.
And get the ancient artifact. There it is. Okay, and there's the bottom again. Here we go back to the Four Kahunas in Arlington,
Sure.
Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So got this mug there. So I noticed that this face you see here in on the front, there's only 3. I'm thinking, well, shouldn't there be 4 faces? And I saw, oh, it's at the bottom.
Awesome.
So yeah, hidden face.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I did not get a mug when I went to Fort Kahunas. Good job.
So yeah, well, hopefully there'll be another trip because it was very amazing.
Yeah.
Staff was great. Staff was great. Lose my voice here. Hello, how are you? I'm just like, sorry, my voice is messed up. All right, so let's see. So here we are back at Swizzle in Dallas, Texas, and they had the rum barrel,
Oh, that's a nice mug.
which kind of costly, but I don't, no buyer's remorse whatsoever because the staff was great.
Yeah,
Um, Drinks were amazing. Atmosphere was
cool.
great. Um, just love the little netting and starfish they have here.
Oh, very nice. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's very detailed. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Okay, so the tiki craze is not immune to being adapted into other fields of entertainment. Here we have my friend Anita got this for me for Christmas. This is one of the Ewoks. I believe this is Wicket. So I
Could
thought that's
be.
kind of cool. So
Uh-huh.
I guess tiki Ewoks, I can see them being kind of tiki, live in trees. I guess so that's kind of tiki. Let's see. Aha, here we go. One of my favorite mugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I love, Frankenstein's monster. I love Dracula. I love, where the Wolfman. But this guy, always my favorite, Gilman. And I think
That's
he
pretty
perfectly
awesome. Yeah,
fits.
he's a Maori creature, looks like.
Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, yeah. He looks a little ill there. He's like, "Bleh," just he looks a little
Yeah.
like no more drinks, no more. I'm good. I'm good. Um, but yeah, I think of all the monsters, it makes sense for him to have his own mug.
Mm-hmm.
Most sense, yeah. But definitely had to get that one. I got that at the Groovy Graveyard in Asbury Park.
Nice. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
that's a good shop.
Great place, yeah. And I think Asbury Park needs to have a tiki bar of some sort. I'm surprised they don't already, but well, they had a little buddy.
Yeah, it was a decent place, open for a few years, but long gone now.
Yeah, it's a shame. Never got to go there.
Yeah.
Um, let's see what else. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't really think of Spider-Man with when I think of tiki culture, but still a cool mug nevertheless.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Also another cool mug. It doesn't really. I guess he kind of fits. I mean, there's a drink called the Jet Pilot, right?
Yes, yeah.
He's a pilot, so I guess that kind of fits. I guess, yeah. I could have seen Hal Jordan at a Trader Vic's,
Mm-hmm.
but of course, my favorite, Aquaman.
Mm.
Here's Jason Momoa. I've got two. Here's Jason Momoa. Why didn't I, apparently he was born in Hawaii, but raised in Iowa,
Mm.
so I could see him being a fan of tiki drinks.
Possibly.
Yeah, I've pretty likely. And of course, we have my favorite. This is my most favorite mug I have in my collection, the classic Aquaman.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I like that one better.
I do too. Yeah, it's my favorite incarnation of the character. Just he looks very uncomfortable there, almost either constipated or he's getting some like a pineapple shoved in a certain orifice, and he looks like just like I'm okay, really. Just doesn't look doesn't look too. Looks like it's in pain, but still, it's an awesome mug. Also given to me by Anita for a birthday gift.
Hmm.
So thanks Anita for that, and Bob. Um, Now got two last slides here. This is a mug they haven't done, but they need to release. They need to do that right there. Needs its own mug.
I agree. Yeah, that would
Yes,
be awesome.
yes. In fact, not only can they do release one mug, they can do two mugs.
Absolutely. Yeah, you'd have to have the set.
Yeah. So that's one thing they should need to get on Warner Brothers or DC Comics. Yeah, definitely need to make a mug of surfing Batman, at least one of them, but
For sure.
I don't do
Yeah.
both of them. So yeah.
Excellent idea.
No, thanks. So yeah, but that's all I got for me. It's all the mugs that I have for now. How about you?
All right. Well, back at the dawn of the resurgence of the Tiki era, one thing I mentioned was Beach Bum Berries grog log. That was huge. But there was some other things, and I got this book right about the same time. I saw this book. I don't remember where I got it, if I got it from the same store or maybe just in Borders or something like that. But to give you an idea of the time, the era in which I bought this book, Atomic Cocktails, when I take it out, I find these inside. Let me see if they can show up on here. Yeah, I should probably see if you can see what this is.
Is that focusing on the
this
eye
is
exam? Cover your left eye and read the first. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna
uh,
get back with big. Oh, okay. Mickey
all
D's.
right. Yeah, it was one of those things like Monopoly, except
Okay.
this was, I think, like sort of a summer of love kind of thing, some kind of game. And yeah, I don't know if it'll focus on it. I think it says
Yeah.
French fries for 18 cents. Here, let me see if I can read
Wow.
it, because I'd like to be able to see what year it is, because it has an expiration date here. I'm going to have
Yeah.
to use a flashlight on my phone to see this tiny little print.
I think I remember when they were doing that, the Monopoly, you would tear off the stickers on the side of a cup or French fry box or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The Monopoly was the real popular one, the one that got really famous. But so this was, Get Back with Big Mac, Timepiece Ticket. And I think it was somehow related to Summer of Love, because this was 1998. It says
Oh, wow.
McDonald's small fries for 18 cents. Expires October 20th, 1998.
Wow.
And there were two in there. This one is for Egg McMuffin sandwich for 49 cents plus
Hmm.
tax at McDonald's. So that should give you an idea of the time that I bought this book. Let's see. And at that point in my life, these coupons would have been a big benefit to me. I was definitely not above eating 18-cent French fries back in 1998. So I have to assume that maybe I had the coupons. Then I made a drink out of this book and just kind of forgot about the coupons after having a drink or two. So
That's cool, though.
yeah, it's a neat little relic from that era. So let's see. So Atomic Cocktails, super awesome cover. You've got that great mid-century artwork and this combined with the photography. And so let's see. There's the back cover again. Like one thing I notice about the artwork here, when I look at this book, on the internet today, there's like, you see millions of pictures of like mid-century and tiki kind of stuff and cocktail culture kind of stuff. But the pictures in this book I never see on the internet. You kind of feel like the internet has everything, but this book, which was put out before the internet became what it is today, has all these pictures that I never would have seen if it wasn't for having this book. And you see this guy, he must be from a liquor ad, I'm guessing.
That's very
Let's see.
cool. Oh, wow.
Yeah, these pictures are from the introduction. Both these guys, they look like they might be the same guy. One is a sailor who looks like he'd be very at home in a tiki bar, and then the guy on the right is a cowboy. So those were your drinking options back in the 1950s, either sailor or cowboy. I love the artwork of the title page, so I wanted to include that.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's a great picture. You can kind of see, get an idea of where artists like Shag and especially Derek Yaniger got inspired.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, and so this drink was a big deal to my friends and I back in 1998 or so. First thing I want to say is this picture right here, this page right here, is why I'm so obsessed with Karuba. I mean, that picture of a bottle of rum is just perfect. I mean, that just is everything I love about tiki, the mysteries of rum and the Caribbean and all that. So, I never had a bottle. I never tried Karuba until I found out that they had it at Benache. And then a few years ago, Karuba brought back sort of retro labeling, which does not look the same as this bottle, but it still looks pretty retro and cool. So the Dharma rum is a completely ridiculous drink. I haven't made one since I was in my 20s, back in the 1990s. There's no sour component, so it's not even like a real tiki drink. There's a whole freaking banana in this drink, which, yeah, when I'm having a cocktail, I do not feel like having an entire banana in my drink.
No.
And so you got some banana liqueur, chocolate liqueur, dark rum, and half. And yeah, like I said, these were super popular with my friends and I before before I was had a very sophisticated palate. Not that I do now, but it was even less so back then. And so, yeah, basically you've got like this rum chocolate banana milkshake that was totally absurd. But maybe one day we can have a Dharma rum party.
That would be great. I would definitely, yeah.
Everyone wants a dessert. Yeah, that would not be a cocktail party. That would be like a milkshake party. And I remember one of my friends who I would make Dharma rums for saying to me, is that like Dharma and Greg? That was like one of the big shows at the time. And I was like, well, I guess so. Yeah, it is.
Is that Jenna Elfman?
What's that?
Is that Jenna
Elfman? Yeah. Jenna Elfman, yeah. Yeah, that's one of those shows you don't really hear anything about anymore. No,
not really. No.
No one binges Dharma and Greg. I only saw a handful of episodes back in the day. This one, I think, is a more serious drink. This, I think, is a pretty good combination of flavors. It's just basically rum, lime juice, and coconut syrup, and half. And it's served in a cocktail glass. And back in the day, I think I got coconuts. Oh, well, there was Trader Vic's had like creme de coconut or something like that, which back in the day you had to either like mail them a check or call them on the phone, that you didn't have mail order like it is today. And and so that was a pretty good drink. We would have those on occasion. Let's see.
I love that
yeah,
mug.
Just an incredibly cool mug. I mean, this is not in the tiki section, but that definitely looks like something you might see in a tiki bar. I don't know who's drinking whiskey sours out of a cup like that, but that is pretty cool. And and I guess that is my last slide. So that is my stroll down memory lane with the Atomic Cocktails book. It's on Amazon. It looks like it's out of print. It says they have new copies, but I'm pretty sure it's just people that just happen to have a new copy around. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's out of print, and I just think it's a cool book. I don't want it to be forgotten, so I thought that would be an interesting topic for today's show.
Yeah, no, it's a very cool book. Yeah, so, just hoping it's not too. I'll definitely look for it online. I guess it's out of print. I think it might be really expensive, or
No. I like I said, I looked it up on Amazon the other day. It was very reasonable, and I'm sure. Yeah, used copies are probably even cheaper.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a collector's item, but kind of a cool memento of mid-century drinking as seen from the 1990s.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is pretty different because you compare this to a similar kind of book that comes out today. Recipes are quite different.
I love the graphics. I think that one picture had like the bongos in the background, which is always awesome. And the art style.
It's a good looking book. It gives me good memories to get this out, even though I don't usually. I made a coconut lime Ricky a few years ago, but I don't usually make recipes from this, but I still like it. It's a good looking book and has some fun pictures and strange ingredients. I'll see a recipe in there. I'll be thinking, oh, why don't I ever make that? but then I look at the ingredients and it's like Ben and Jerry's pina colada sorbet is one of the
Oh.
ingredients, which
Huh.
is not something I usually have around the house. And
No.
now there's no way you could get it. I don't think there's probably some kind of pina colada sorbet out there or something close to it. But yeah, Ben and Jerry's does not make that anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of a Yeah, it's kind of hard. If you can't get half the ingredients, yeah. But
Yeah.
the
And
lime something, I love lime. So
yeah. And I remember once showing someone this book back in the 1990s, and they said, "Oh, it's called Atomic Cocktails because the drinks are so strong." And I was like, "Well, I didn't even think about that,
yeah,
but yeah, I guess it does kind of imply that, although I think it means more like the atomic era
yeah,
of
atomic age. Yeah,
the atomic age, but I guess that could be, you could also take that away from it. It implies that these are atomic strength cocktails.
yeah. Some of them really are, especially the Trader Vic's Mai Tai. It's like oof, pretty powerful. It's
Yeah.
good, but it's just really powerful. Really
All right.
powerful.
Well, thank you
Okay,
for joining me again, Jim.
no problem.
Very great. Thank you for giving us a peek into your tiki mug collection.
No problem. So yeah, here I'm saying I'm not gonna get any more, but then they do a flamingo and a parrot. It's like guess I
Can
gotta make
relate.
more for more.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for joining us out there in Tiki Lands, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
Hope so. So take
Bye.
care, everybody. Bye for now.